everyone, and welcome back to another digital planner video. This is going to be my spread for Christmas. So, Merry Christmas, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful Christmas. I am going to be using a free sticker printable, and I will show you the group. It is from Mike and Diana's Hobby Helper Planner Printables. They have a whole lot of cute printables here. The one I'm using is their Vintage Christmas. And then if you want to get your own digital planner, you can go over to Spires Media. She does have the dated planners fixing to retire. So they're not going to be available. These are the 2017 dated planners with Sunday and Monday start. And she's got them clearance down right now. Plus, don't forget the prettiest little digital planner, which is what I'm going to be planning in. So we're going to be planning December, I can't remember what date, 18th through the 24th. And I'm going to be using a layout that was made for me by my friend Lisa Hart. So I have decided with the little planner, I really do enjoy using a horizontal layout. So we're going to start by going here. I have this saved, so I'm going to copy it and start a new presentation. And I am using Keynotes. I really do like planning in Keynotes. I have found that it has a lot of options for aligning things, so I get things nice and neat. So we're going to open 4 blank slides because the sticker kit that I got from the group is 3 pages. And then I'm also doing an image on the background. So that is my 4th page. So we are going to start by going up here to the plus, selecting our shapes, and doing the rounded corner box. Now this is a trick I recently learned that makes making a background for your planner really easy, and you can do it all in Keynotes, where before I was doing it part in Procreate. So once I get this selected the right size, the little green dot will let me adjust my corner roundness to where I need it. And then I'm just going to select the shape and hit cut because I don't need it there. Now I'm going to go to my second empty slide. I'm going to go to the plus symbol, go to my photos. I have a background, that is not it, that I saved from Google. I just went to Google and searched for vintage Christmas background. And this one I thought would make a pretty good backdrop for the stickers. So I'm going to make it close to full page size. And then I'm going to click on the white part and hit paste, which will bring in that shape I made. Now, if you make sure nothing's selected, you put a finger on the shape and then the background and lift them both. You see this mask with shape. If I select that and then done, it takes and makes my background that shape. So now I'm going to copy this, go to my planner page, select outside the planner page and hit paste, line it up. You can adjust it if you need to. And then I'm going to make sure that that background's selected. Go to the paintbrush, go to style, and down here you have opacity. So I'm going to bring that down probably into the 50s. Between 50 and 55 seems pretty good for me. And then I'm going to press and hold in the white area, select all, and group them. So it treats that as one image. Now I'm going to go back to I called it my master files. It's stuff that I use a lot. And I'm going to get these silver planner rings and just copy those and go ahead and put my planner rings in place. And then we'll be ready to start with the stickers. So again, I'm going to press and hold select all, group, and this time I'm going to go up here to the paintbrush and lock it down. That way my background isn't moving. So then I can delete that slide, and we're going to go use the plus symbol in photos, and I have already screenshotted the images. They were available for PDF, but I find opening the PDF and just taking screenshots works really well in Keynote. So let me get the third sheet. It is mostly deco. I don't know how much of it I'm going to use. We'll have to see. Now I'm going to, I know I'm going to use this sheet first. I'm going to crop it down to get rid of some of the excess space. And then I'm going to go back and I want to zoom in a bit here. Now this does not have headers for my days. So I'm going to go to the plus shape, and I want the squared cornered square this time. And then I'm going to line it up, make it thinner. That looks pretty good to me. And that's where I'm going to put like the date and day. So I want to, again, I'm going to cut this because I don't want that blue. Touch over here to the side. And if we look, here's some headers. This kit is made for a vertical layout. And since I'm doing horizontal, I don't want to use their headers. I'm making my own. So I'm going to do two colors of headers. The first one, I'm going to select just one of the boxes I made, go to the paintbrush, style, fill, and then you're going to scroll over, all the way over till you get your color wheel. If you look at the bottom, there is a dropper. So I'm going to use it, and I'm going to use this pretty blue. And then I'm going to select the second one, do the paintbrush, fill, go all the way over again, select the dropper again, and I think I'm going to use this pretty green. I've changed my mind. For the top one, I'm going to do the same thing, and I'm actually going to select the red instead of the blue. Okay, so now that I have those, I'm going to tap and hold the first one and then the second one and copy both of them. Now we're going to go back to my planner page, tap outside my page and hit paste. Now I'm going to put the first one in place. And once I get it, because I do have the guides turned on, it will help me line them up. And to turn on your guides, you go to the three dots and scroll down. I have edge guide and center guide on, and I find that those are helpful with me getting my stickers lined up. So now that that's in place, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to tap and hold the first one, tap the second one, and copy, because I want to do these for each day. And it also keeps my spacing, even though I didn't. There it goes. Okay, now I'm going to do the same thing, tap and hold the first one, and tap all three. And then that will give me all four selected. And then I'm going to bring those over and get those in place. They were off just a little bit. Another thing I've really enjoyed about Keynotes is because I can adjust the layers that they're on. Then I can make sure that my stickers are layered correctly. And get the maximum amount of making them look neat. So next I'm going to go down here. I'm going to use this. Well, that is not what I meant to do. This checklist, because as y'all all know, I like to have a checklist on each day of the week. So I'm zooming out so I can get the checklist I want selected. These can actually be deleted now because I don't need them. Gonna zoom that in and just adjust my cropping so I have just the checklist. Again, this kit is made for vertical, but because we're doing it in digital, I have already done a spread similar to this one and found that they work very well. So I'm going to copy that, go to my planner page, and this first one's going to be my Monday. So, again, I can decide kind of where I want my Monday, where I want my notes. So I'm going to use this one on every other day. So, and if you see those guidelines, really make it easy. So, now I'm kind of odd. I want them all my checklists to be towards the outside. So I just moved that over. And now we're going to go back, double tap on that checklist, and I think we're going to use this one with the pretty green in it. So just slide my image over, and then I'm going to copy that one, go back to my planner page, tap and paste, and then once I have it there, I can bring in that corner. So I'm going to copy that checklist. Now on the bottom, it is a little bigger. My bottom box is a little bigger. That is okay because I'm probably going to put washi along there. So that will cover that up. Okay. We've got all my checklists in place. And now I want to do some of the decorative boxes. I know I want to use this Santa for Christmas Day because I absolutely love this Santa. I think that's what made me fall in love with this kit was this little Santa right here. So I want to make sure I use him for Christmas Day. And again, I'm just zooming in and getting my crop marks as close as I can. I'm going to tap him and copy, touch the left side to get it to bring up my slides. And Christmas is on Sunday. So I'm going to bring Santa over here and line him up right there. I think he looks pretty good. Let's see what other ones we have. Oh, look at this cute little doll. I like her too. Let's put her on a day. So we're going to select it, copy her, and I think she would look pretty on Tuesday. Again, like I've told y'all before, there's not always rhyme or reason to this. Sometimes it's just what I think's going to look pretty. So we're going to go back, and I saw this snowman. I happen to really like snowmen too. This whole kit is just gorgeous. Mike and Diana's group has some gorgeous printables. So now that I got Mr. Snowman selected, we're going to copy. And I'm going to put him on Monday. It is currently Saturday when I'm filming this. And it's looking like come Monday we might have some snow. So, seems like a good time to use the snowman to me. And then here's some sheep. I really like that. So we'll select that one. I love these vintage Christmas. They remind me of old Christmas cards. I used to love looking at all the Christmas cards my grandma got in the mail. And then I saw Santa and his reindeer. That seems pretty appropriate for Christmas Eve because that's when Santa goes out to deliver all of his presents. So we'll put that one on Christmas Eve. And if you look with these guides turned on, it makes it super easy to line up my stickers. I had argued with the guides some until I figured out how to use them. Again, that I like the stocking and the kids sleeping too. Let's copy that one and paste. We're going to put that one here. Now I need one more full box. So let's go look and see what we have. Oh, look at this pretty church. Let's select it. I like that one. Or at least it looks like a church to me. I guess it could be another town building because, older buildings were shaped a little different, but it makes me think of a church. So I'm going to paste it on the last day that I need a full box. Okay, now that we got all of our full boxes in place, I'm just kind of zooming in. This one needs to be just a touch wider to make them all symmetrical. And I'm going to show you one of the things I love about Keynotes. So now the snowman needs to be a little bigger too. I don't know why they turned out different sizes, but that's okay. We can deal with this. Okay, so now I'm going to select my header. I'm going to go to the paintbrush, arrange, and see this little slider? Slide it all the way to the top. And I'm going to do that for each of my headers. And as you see, it brings the header on top of that full box and makes my full boxes look symmetrical. I need to do it for this too. Yeah. I don't know why the green ones are just a touch smaller, but it'll be okay. So there, and then I go to arrange and slide it all the way, and it brings it forward. So let's do the same thing on the other side. And that just gives me that nice clean look, which really makes it look more polished to me than I was getting with GoodNotes. I still love GoodNotes and I do add stuff in throughout the week with GoodNotes. But as far as designing my main layout, I have found that using Keynotes is just working wonderfully for me. And it looks like this box is just a touch smaller too. That'll work. And now, I think it was this one. Nope. One of these. I don't think that's the full picture. So we're going to tap and delete, use the plus image, screenshot, and go and look because I think I was missing this page. I don't know, but I need this washi strip. So we're going to double tap, select it down, and hit done. And then, for one, my page is zoomed out. But another thing I found is if I make the sticker bigger and then double tap, it makes it a lot easier to crop it down. And I'm going to use just this wider one because they have two different sizes in width because it is made for vertical. I'm just going to use the one because both sides of my page are symmetrical. So then I'm going to tap and copy, go to my page, zoom in a little bit, tap and paste, and then make it so it fits. So now I'm just working on getting it where I want it. There we go. I'm going to copy and paste so it's even on the other side. Now, as you see, it went on top of my ring. So I'm going to tap my planner page, unlock, and ungroup. I'm going to take the rings, use the arrange like I did before. Let's undo that because that's not what I meant to do. Did it get ungrouped? Okay, make sure those are selected and then go to arrange and start bringing them up. It should be almost all the way. There we go. And then it looks like my washi went under it. And so I'm going to then select the rings and hold in the planner page. And I just tapped in that empty square. And I'm going to group them. And I'm going to lock them again. Now, I may have to unlock them because I think I messed up. Yeah, we're going to have to unlock them and use the arrange to put them all the way to the bottom and then lock them. That way the stickers are on top. That way I can see them, but if I touch and drag on the planner page, it's not going to move it from under my stickers. So now we need to go and look what other stickers we have. Okay, now that we got all of that in place, let's go look and see. I'm going to get the habit trackers. That's what I was working on. Sorry my video shut down, and luckily I caught it right away, so I had to restart. But we're going to pick, I think 4 of these is sufficient for this week. It is the week of Christmas, so I'm planning on enjoying my family. Don't want to be too stubborn. So I'm going to copy those. And this bottom notes section is what I'm going to use, kind of like my sidebar that y'all typically see. So shrink those down so that they fit. Let's see. Now, I don't have any bills I need to worry about. I do have a couple of appointments. So let's go ahead and get, I don't know if I like those for appointment labels. I think we're just going to use some of these colored dots. We're going to use this dark red one. And that's what I'm going to use to indicate appointments this week. So I want to select that, and then I'm going to go to the paintbrush, image, instant alpha, and I'm going to take out some of this white background. So now when I copy this dot over, it's going to be clear on the background and not mess up my background or the image I put. So as you see, I know Wednesday, my son has his typical after school. So we'll put that one there. And also, I'm going to use this green one because I like it as well. And that is Wednesday afternoon. And then Wednesday morning, my son has some tests. We do homeschool, but we do go through a company that comes and administers tests and things. So we have a meeting with his assigned teacher that helps us if we need it there. And I'm going to have to pull up a calendar because I don't have the dates on there yet. Okay. On Wednesday as well, my husband has an MRI on his shoulder. He was in the army and his shoulder has been giving him fits. So his doctor sent him to have that looked at, and there's a chance we'll possibly be having surgery. So I want to note that in my planner. And then I think we're going to go in and add in the dates because that is really messing with me. Probably should have done that a little sooner. Looks like Wednesday's going to be our busy day this week. So to add in the dates, what I'm going to do is if you hit the plus, go to the shape, there's a text tool. Now I'm going to bring the text up here. So Monday is the 19th. So I'm planning the 19th through the 25th. So I'm going to double tap in there. I'm going to type in Monday, the 19th. I just said it. You would think I could remember. Okay, and then I'm going to select the whole thing, go to the paintbrush, and here I have some font options. So I'm kind of, I don't, ooh, I think that looks really nice. But I also, instead of black, I think for this week I'm going to actually select it as white because snow, Christmas. Not that we're going to have a white Christmas because I'm pretty sure any snow we get will be gone by then, but I can hope. And then I need to bring down the size some. So I'm going to set it at about, well, we'll try 14. And that is not what I wanted to do. Make sure it's selected. And then I just want to center it there. That looks pretty good. So now I'm going to touch that and copy it. And then for text, you have to select outside the page and hit paste. And then I'm going to get it in place. And then if I double tap it, select the whole thing, I can type Tuesday, the 20th. And then I'm done with that one. I can paste just the same one because that way it keeps my font formatting. And then Wednesday is the 21st. Again, a very busy day it looks like for us. And I'll probably go back in and handwrite in what these appointments are because I do like the handwritten look. I like that even though I'm digital, things are still in my handwriting. It just makes it seem very personal to me. So Thursday, I don't know what I'm spelling. Thursday, the 22nd. I really like how this is looking. I really love this kit. I think this is one of my favorite Christmas kits I've seen this year. So Friday, the, what is Friday? The 23rd. So, and then we're going to paste again, get it in place. Saturday the 24th, Christmas Eve. I hope everyone's ready for Christmas. I'm looking forward to it this year. My husband's going to be home, which is always nice, especially if you have children. So we're looking forward to that. My mom's here, so we've got family, which is always good. And Sunday is Christmas Day. I know we'll probably be going to my in laws for Christmas. We normally open presents at home and then go over to their place and have lunch and do presents with them. So I'm looking forward to that. Okay, now I need some kind of meal tracking. So let's look and see what we got. Do I have any other appointments I need to put in? My kids do have school Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday, again, another Wednesday, is when their spring break starts, so or winter break. So I'm going to use this kind of golden color and select it. And then I'm going to move these down. And paste. Again, we can adjust the size. And then I'll put a little note beside that that's the first day of winter break. Hmm. I think that is most of our appointments for this week. Again, not a lot going on because it is Christmas. So let's go figure out a meal tracker. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this red one. Now here's where y'all get to watch me. There's 6 here, and I need 7. So I'm going to select it, copy it, and paste it over here on the side. Then I'm going to open it up and select just one of them, and I'm going to copy it and paste it right below. Okay, then I'm going to touch the first one and the second one and group them to make it one image. And then I'm going to copy it and paste it in my planner. Get it the right size. And we're going to put it right here. Because I think that's the main things I have this week. I want to move the layering of that washi up, just so it's on top of that. I think I want to make that just a touch smaller. There we go. Now I'm going to select one of my dates and paste it and put it right above this, and then select it and type in dinners. Make my own little header for it. Okay, I think that's most of what I have that I'm going to put in here in Keynotes. I am going to look at some of the deco. I love these reindeer. I wonder, let's try something. Time for an experiment. We're going to see if I can use these reindeer kind of like a washi strip along the top of my planner page. I can't promise this is going to look very good, but we're going to try it and see if we like it. And the beautiful thing about digital is if we don't like it, I don't have to keep it. So I'm going to use my paintbrush, go to image, and I'm going to do the instant alpha on this page as well. That way my reindeer don't have a white strip behind them. Let's see. Wow, they're kind of huge. We need to make them smaller. Oh, those are cute reindeer. I really like those reindeer. And then we're just going to center them. And then we're going to use the arrange and move them down. Now, I know I don't want them to go all, there we go. That way they're just peeking out. I like that. So we're going to copy Mr. Reindeer's and we're going to paste them on the other side. So I have reindeer on both sides. And then bring them down just the same as we did the other one till they are behind that header. Actually, yeah. There we go. Now, is there any of this other deco that I just can't live without? Y'all know I'm not a huge deco person. Let's do this Santa. And we're going to copy him. And we're going to put him a little smaller, of course. Setting down here with my meal planning. Let's see if we can find another one to fill up that other one. Oh, look at the cute doll. There it goes. Oh, I don't know if I can get just the doll. What about this Christmas tree? I don't. That is why I'm having such a hard time. Is because of the alpha, you have to make sure you're getting on one of the images, not the clear background. Let's do this little guy. Copy, and we'll put him over here by Santa. And then, or not, he looks a little funny. I don't like how he looks. I think that's because I'm part of the alpha. Oh well, we're going to call that pretty good. Now I'm going to show you a new trick I've learned. So this is the page I want to go to GoodNotes. So I'm going to press and select all. And group it. Now, you have to make sure it's unlocked. And then I should be able to hit copy here. We're going to go over to GoodNotes, and this is the week where I'm doing it. Press and hit paste. And it didn't bring the whole thing. I did something wrong. So let's go back to Keynotes. And let's try selecting all and grouping again. Oh, hold on. Okay. Press and hold, select all. We're going to ungroup. It's not showing the stickers. Let's try and see if that worked. If not, we'll do it the way I typically do, which works okay. I just thought this might be easy. There it goes. So then I'm just going to line. Oh, this is not Keynotes. It stretches in all directions. So now I'm just going to mess with my sizing a little bit to get it the size that I want to fit in my planner. And then I don't know if I'm sure not all of you are on our Facebook group. I will link the Facebook group below. But I have decided to start working some on some health. So I made a template in Keynote to kind of do some food, and I'm going to be doing Weight Watchers, so point tracking. So I'm going to go ahead and show you that page and get it moved over. Here it is. I've already made it. I put the same background that I used. So I'm going to select all, unlock it first. Select all and copy. And I'm going to put this as a second page right behind my first one. That way I can flip back and forth. But this is where I'm going to be doing some meal tracking or point tracking of my meals. Not necessarily meals for my entire family, but this is more just for me. So there I have that. I have my days of the week. But we are going to go back to our other planner page and write in a few things now. I think we are going to write in this gray color. Use our Zoom box, which helps me so much. So here I want to write that it's the first day of winter break. And then my son at 9 a.m. has map testing. And then at 11 a.m., he has his group activity that he has every week. And then that afternoon, my husband has an MRI. I need to double check the letter to know what time that is, but I know we need that. I need to add in a to do for Monday. I need to make a doctor's appointment for my youngest son. We are switching healthcare providers, so I need to go ahead and get his in before any of his refills run out. Normally on Sunday, we have some chores we're going to do, but because it's Christmas Day, we'll probably get those done earlier in the week. So, the habits I'm going to track this week. Well, now that it says, where it says daily habits, is going to make it hard to label those. So I'm just going to select white and color over those In GoodNotes, I'm just using my ink pen, color them where it says daily habits, and then I can title them. So I'll show you how I do the first one. I'm sure y'all don't want to sit here and see me color. But I just selected white ink, and now I'm carefully coloring out where it said daily habit. And then I'm going to go back and select the color I'm writing in. And I'm going to write make bed. And then I'll go in and add the other ones for the other habits. But this is what it's going to look like for my week of Christmas. I really like the colors, really like the kit. I will include links to the kit, the group where I got the kit below, as well as to where I got my planner. I hope y'all have enjoyed this video. I hope y'all have a very Merry Christmas. Enjoy your family and stay safe and stay warm. And I will see you next week for more digital planning videos.